go about writing a play?
Damn. Who doesn't say damn? You know, every play has its own process. I mean, this play was written because I was pissed about something, so the process was to write and to write quickly. Some plays I marinate over, but I guess the only sort of consistent through line is we can't let a day go by, even if it's just working on it for a few minutes, because the characters grow more and more real, and if I take a break, then I lose their voice.
And what inspires you to write?
I'm currently a journalist. I'm a producer of a talk show for NPR's Louisville member station. And in my prior professions, I've been an attorney, a diversity speaker, diversity writer, and I have learned that my plays are my way of speaking to the world in ways that they actually hear, because people hear stories. Like, I can give the best speech of my life, and people will remember it for 5 minutes, and then they probably don't care by the time they get to the car. But think about how we all talk about stories. I mean, and why we can all see the same stories over and over again, because stories are what make people feel and think.
Tell us about the importance to you of narratives about Black love.
Oh, there's not nearly enough. And not just romantic love, but love of your family, love of, like, it's funny because this is the second play I've written about a brother and a sister, the main character. I'm an only child. But I just think that the love of siblings is some of the most powerful love I've ever seen. That's beyond race. But so often when we look, again, in the media, both fictional and news media, we don't see that love, you know? I mean, again, there are people whose entire concept of Black people is what they see at the top of the evening news, which is negative. Because guess what? The people who aren't doing anything wrong aren't making the top of the damn news, right? You know, don't get me wrong. Really bad white people make the top of the news too. It's just that the news, and I say this as a journalist, but all the positives of white people also makes the news. All the things that they're leading and doing right and excelling in. And it's just interesting that we just don't see often enough just simple relationships, simple love, simple respect.